The Boy Who Lived with Wolves, then returned to humanity. More than a century ago, during a harsh winter in northern India, a young boy disappeared into a dense forest. He was only 3 or 4 years old. His family searched desperately for days, but the wilderness seemed to swallow every trace of him. Eventually, everyone believed he had been killed by wild animals. Years passed. One evening, a group of hunters entered the forest to track a pack of wolves that had been attacking nearby livestock. As they watched the entrance of a wolf's den from a distance, they witnessed something that froze them in place. A large female wolf emerged from the den, followed by several wolf cubs. But behind them was a child. He wasn't walking upright like a human. Instead, he moved swiftly on all fours with incredible speed, just like the wolves around him. His body was covered in scars and scratches. His hair was long and tangled, and his eyes reflected the moonlight in a way the hunters would never forget. At first, they thought they were imagining things. Then the boy let out a chilling, wolf-like howl and stood beside the female wolf as if he truly belonged to the pack. The hunters waited until the wolves left the den before rushing in. The child tried desperately to escape with them, but they managed to capture him after a fierce struggle. That was when the real mystery began. The boy fought with unbelievable strength. He bit anyone who came near him, scratched with his nails, and refused to stand on two legs. Every attempt to help him only made him more aggressive. He was eventually taken to an orphanage. There, the caretakers quickly realized he behaved nothing like a normal child. He couldn't speak a single human word. He didn't understand cups, spoons, or plates. Whenever food was placed in front of him, he would smell it first before eating. He preferred raw meat and often rejected cooked meals. Instead of drinking from a cup, he lowered his face and licked water directly from the floor. The nights were even stranger. He refused to sleep in a bed. Almost every night, he crawled toward the nearest window and stared silently into the darkness of the forest for hours. The caretakers claimed that whenever wolves howled in the distance, the boy would immediately answer them with a haunting howl of his own. This didn't happen once or twice. It happened over and over again. As doctors observed him, they noticed several unusual traits. His sense of smell seemed remarkably sharp. He often reacted to people before they entered the room, as though he could recognize them by scent alone. His hearing also appeared far more sensitive than that of an ordinary person. Perhaps the strangest detail of all was his fear of fire. Whenever he saw flames, he would retreat into a corner, trembling with fear. For years, specialists tried to teach him language and normal human behavior. Progress was painfully slow. Even after learning a few simple words, he still preferred crawling instead of walking whenever he felt comfortable. He never truly adapted to human society. To him, people seemed like strangers. The forest felt like home. Some witnesses later claimed they saw him escaping the orphanage and wandering near the forest, where wolves approached him without attacking. Whether those stories were true or simply legends remains unknown. Eventually, the boy died while still young, leaving behind one of history's most mysterious cases. Did wolves truly raise him? Or did he simply survive alone and imitate their behavior? And if wolves are known to fiercely protect their own young, why would they accept a human child into their pack? Even today, there are no definitive answers. Although many scientists believe that some stories of wolf children have been exaggerated over time, this case remains one of the world's most famous and unsettling mysteries. And perhaps the most chilling question of all is this: if that boy had remained in the forest for a few more years, would he have ever remembered he was human, or would he have become a wolf forever?